All right, folks, where it is, we're going to have a low-speed hot lap session, allowing the drivers to get the tires back up to operating temperature before we get them cranked back up this final 25 laps. Well, race fans, the field reset. Final 25 lap dash to the finish. Winner of segment number 2. Going to pocket $2,050 plus whatever they earned for their segment 1 run. Well, it's going to be a tough road to hoe for the 2J. Jason Russell, winner of segment number 1, will restart from row number 5. Certainly not impossible, but he is going to have a handful of steering wheel. He has got some great cars sitting between him and that stop off in victory lane.
Yeah, I don't quite get what they did there. See why they just didn't run the cars to the pits.
Well, race fans, the lineup looking good. Yellow light has been turned out. Once again, thank you for joining us here at the Lake Ozark Speedway PEP Waterproofing Foundation Repair, our race night sponsor. Well, it is going to be Johnny Finnewald and Cody Hokamp looking to get them back to green next time by. Well, only 3 races remaining on the Lucas Cattle Company ULMA Tour here in 2017. They'll be back out with us 2 more nights and wrap up their season over 35 Raceway here to round out the month of September. So this awfully important. The top 3 drivers in the Lucas Cattle Company points down here right now. Well, ready to go this time down in turn number 4. Finnewald and Hokamp back to green. Well, it is going to be Finnewald with the early lead. Dylan Hoover up to challenge the 0 of Russell. Yellow flag, yellow flag. Well, unhappy with looks of that restart. We'll re-rack, restack the field. Try this one more time. Well, all 23 cars remain on track, a testament to the preparation went into these racing machines. As we'll get back to it, turn number 4. Well, it is going to be Holcamp sliding wide down in turn number 4, a drag race. It is Fenawald by a fender, leading lap number 1, yellow flag, turn 4, turn 4. Well, we've got the 1K Ricky Kimberlin, the 17 of Ashley Lancaster, the 0 Gallagher, and the 6 of Cummins.
You got that shot on that turn, did you not? Correct.
Well, the 17A Ashley Lancaster tied up in that mess. Turn number 4, the 0 of Terry Gallagher, the 1K Ricky Kimberlin, the 6 of Bob Cummins, I believe, getting in on the action down there as well. Well, remember, if you're looking for photos of your favorite drivers in action here at the Lake Ozark Speedway, Ashley Schmidt, the track photographer here at the Lake Ozark Speedway, Memories Captured. Look on Facebook, the Memories Captured Facebook page. There'll be detailed contact information if you'd like some photos of your favorite drivers. Contact Ashley Schmidt, Memories Captured. Well, they get the 0 refired, Mr. Terry Gallagher. You get that one refired, you can see not much damage. Looks like Gallagher got that one shut down before getting tangled up in that mess. Well, unable to get that first lap completed will constitute a complete restart for the late model drivers here in segment number 2. And looks like bad news racing. Ricky Kimberlin going on a hook down here in turn number 4. Looks like Kimberlin night has come to an end. Well, Ricky Kimberlin, a long-time race car driver out of Marshall Slater area, has won several championships throughout the years in several different divisions. He's been a former late model modified champ down to old Capitol Speedway down in Holt Summit, Missouri. I believe he picked up a late model track title or 2 over at the State Fair Speedway in Sedalia, Missouri as well. Possibly a title or 2 under his belt over at the old Marshall Speedway way back when. Well, they have given them the 1 to go signal. Yellow light out. Still 25 laps remain. 25 to go here in our final race of the night. Well, good looking restart. Green flag. Well, there's going to be Fenawald out to the early lead over Holcamp. Here comes the 6 of Dylan Hoover, mounting a good drive off the bottom of the speedway alongside Holcamp for that runner-up spot. Oh, Dylan Hoover! And we get them stacked and cracked down here in turn number 2. Everybody able to keep motivating. And we will miraculously stay green. Well, the 1X Aaron Morant quickly works his way inside the top 3, followed by the 22H Hodges Dylan Who, oh, trouble, turn 4, turn number 4. Well, caution flag in here. We get them jammed up down here in turn number 4. Well, it looked like somebody got into the back of the Chris Cox entry, send him around. We got the 40 of Jared Riddle tangled up in that mess. The 7J of Jake Morris. The 6, Bob Cummins. Well, the 40 machine of Mr. Jared Riddle in his rookie campaign stops to get that one checked out here on the front stretch. Looks like Lonnie Allen will wave young Mr. Riddle forward. Well, the officiating crew hard at work getting the lineup sorted out so we can get them re-racked, restacked, and raced through to the conclusion of tonight's late model main event. Well, we've got 2 laps complete, still 23 to go, 23 laps remain. Well, a couple cars involved in that incident down in turn number 4 will be directed to the rear of the action. A 1T Chris Cox, the 7J of Jake Morris.
Big Planet Media, located in central Missouri at the Lake of the Ozarks, specializes in both video and photography. For over 17 years, the staff has created thousands of video commercials for clients for broadcast and online purposes. Big Planet Media helps businesses with their marketing needs through the use of engaging video and helps create moments that last a lifetime. If you have an event that you would like captured, feel free to call and experience the difference with Big Planet Media. Visit us online at bigplanetmedia.com. And don't forget, like us on Facebook and YouTube.
Well, looks like that will do it for the 1T. Chris Cox was going to have to restart at the rear of the field. Has seen enough of this one as he takes it pit side here on the backstretch. Well, the 7J of Jake Morris being directed to drop to the rear of the field. Well, still plenty of racing coming away in tonight's late model main event. 2 laps complete here in segment number 2. 23 to go, 23 to go. All right, drivers doing a great job getting pushed into our restart formation. Give them the 1 to go signal here at the flag stand. Once again, we've got 2 in the books, 23 laps remain. Well, it is going to be the 21 of Johnny Fenawald bringing the field back to the green. Well, Aaron Morant quickly disposes of Holtkamp, now sets his sights on the 21 of Johnny Fenawald in the lead. Well, the 22H Dustin Hodges races his way inside the top 3. Dylan Hoover locked up in a great battle with a 51 of Ferris. There's the 2J Jason Russell charging his way out towards the front of the action. The 40 of Jared Riddle running over U-Tire turn 4. Well, out front it is the 21 of Johnny Fenawald continuing to show the way over Aaron Morant and the 22 of Dustin Hodges. Oh, trouble, turn number 4. Well, 3 or 4 cars involved. Turn number 4. Looked like 2J Jason Russell had little of it as he was able to get away. He and Ferris, the 14X of David Melloway, getting the worst of it as Melloway was briefly parked down in turn 4. Well, 5 laps now complete. Still 20 big ones coming your way, 20 to go. Back down to the green. Trouble, turn number 4, turn 4. It is the 6 of Bob Cummins doing a good job keeping the wheels turning. We'll stay clean and green. Here come our leaders of turn number 4. Well, Johnny Fenawald clears the Cummins machinery easily into turn number 3 as he's got clean air on the front stretch. Well, most drivers forming a freight train right around the bottom of the speedway. Only a few of them stepping out of line, looking for racing room around the side of the racetrack. Well, the 14X of David Melloway making some nice moves through the field. Melloway finishing third in segment number 1. Well, out front, Fennewald once again dealing with heavy lap traffic over in turns 1 and 2. He'll follow the 40 machine of Riddle around the bottom of turn number 2. This time, Fennewald steps out of line a bit down into turn number 3. Well, Morant and the 22H Dustin Hodges, followed by Ferris, Holtkamp, and Jason Russell, your top 6. Well, Johnny Fennewald continued to struggle to pick his way through the field. He's all over the Terry Gallagher back bumper. This allowing the 1X of Aaron Moran to close that gap as Moran mounting a good charge down the back stretch as we are heating up front. Oh, trouble turn 4, trouble turn number 4. It is the 17 Ashley Lancaster around turn 4. Well, just as things were getting good up front, yellow flag. The 17A of Ashley Lancaster around turn number 4. Well, Aaron Morant doing a great job in the lap traffic, able to run down our race leader, Johnny Fennewald, and things were heating up front. Well, once again from the flag stand, Jeremiah Williams will give him a good look as Johnny Fennewald brings the field back down to the green. And it's going to be Morant alongside Fennewald for the lead. We are wheel to wheel into turn number 3. Both drivers slide up the hill down in turn 4. It will be Fennewald by a car length over Moran. Well, Moran dives to the bottom of the speedway down in turn number 4. He'll follow in the Fennewald tire tracks, followed by Hodges, Ferris, and Holtkamp. Well, Fennewald out about 6 car lengths over Moran into turn number 3. Only 5 to go this time. Well, some great 3-wide action. Oh, David Melloway hard in the fence here on the backstretch. Yellow flag. Well, we've got 20 laps complete, only 5 remain. 20 laps complete, 5 to go. Well, the 21 of Johnny Finnewald able to get out on the field here after a couple laps of green flag action. Well, with 5 to go, we will set the field single file for the remainder of tonight's ULMA late model action. Well, it is Finnewald, followed by the 1 of Morant, the 22H Dustin Hodges, the 51 of Larry Ferris, the 23 of Cody Holtkamp, rounding out your top 5. Well, 20 laps complete, only 5 to go to settle things. Once again, a $2,050 paycheck waiting on the segment 2 winner. Well, above and beyond the nice payday here tonight, the title implications on the line. The 1X of Aaron Morant, your Lucas Cattle Company point leader, 2 points over the 23 of Holtkamp and Finnewald, your top 3 drivers. Whoa! Oh! Big trouble! Backstretch! Well, battling hard for the lead, Morant and Finnewald tangle midway down the backstretch. Both drivers around a hard lick into the fence. Well, what a terrible turn of events for our leaders. The 21 of Finnewald, the 1 of Morant tangling midway down the backstretch. Both drivers hard into the fence, going to shake up tonight's late model action. We're going to have a new leader. It will be the 22H of Dustin Hodges taking over with 5 to go. The 51 of Larry Ferris and the 23 of Cody Holtkamp able to keep his nose clean. A great opportunity to get back out in front of the title chase. Well, the first 25 laps pretty smooth sailing, but our old gravy got a little lumpy here in this second section. Well, those of you hanging out with us, getting your money's worth here this evening, I want to thank you for toughing it out with us. Once again, we invite you pit side to get a little time to hang out for the races, but it looks like they have just about turned the lights out back there as most everybody has headed for the house. Well, the track crew continuing their cleanup efforts as the Finnewald machinery now on the move. Well, the lineup looking good. 20 laps complete, only 5 to go. 5 laps remain to settle this affair here this evening. Well, it is Dustin Hodges looking for a nice payday here tonight, showing away with 5 to go. Well, keep around that 14X of David Melloway. Been making some good moves since being in trouble just a bit earlier. Has got to the top of the speedway and found a bit of speed out of the 14 machine. Well, line up good. Yellow light out. Back to the green flag action. Turn number 4. Well, Hodges able to get out a few car lengths over Ferris here at lap number 21. Cody Holtkamp and the 2J Jason Russell rounding out our top 4. Well, in the flag stand, Jeremiah Williams fishing for the white flag. We've only got a lap and a half remaining as Hodges continues to motor away from the field here in the closing laps. Well, the white flag flying high this time, 1 to go. Well, racing off turn number 4 down to the stripe. It's going to be Dustin Hodges grabbing tonight's late model victory over Larry Ferris. Cody Holtkamp, Jason Russell, Justin Russell, and Dylan Hoover tonight's top 6. Well, race fans, that is a wrap on the action. It is going to be the 22H Dustin Hodges taking it to Lake Ozark Speedway victory lane. Well, Hodges will pocket a $2,050 check for segment number 2. Well, the 51 of Larry Ferris surviving a few close calls to grab the runner-up honors in tonight's ULMA late model feature event. Third spot will go out to the 23 of Cody Holtkamp, the 2J Jason Russell finishing 4th, and the 0X of Justin Russell rounding out tonight's late model top 5. Well, folks, please travel safely on your ride home. Want to thank you on behalf of Tim Trimble, BAM Motorsports, the officiating crew, and the employees of the Lake Ozark Speedway, and the gang at Pep Waterproofing Foundation Repair. Thanks for joining us here at the beautiful Lake Ozark Speedway. Once again, please buckle those seatbelts when you reach the car. Take an extra few moments on your ride home and have a safe one. Well, going to kick it down to the infield. Big Ed Franco with tonight's late model feature winner, Dustin Hodges.
Justin Hodges, all right, going to dent the top end tonight. All right, ladies and gentlemen, what a run by this young man, Dustin Hodges. Justin, way to go, buddy. Way to go. You did, woo, big trophy even and everything. Justin, who would you like to thank about this?
Oh, man, I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all my sponsors, unfortunately, that aren't on this car right now. We just bought this new car and been around for about 4 weeks now. And, oh, man, I can't thank Roadkill Orchestra, Foundation Recovery System, Show Me Heating and Air, Flood Zone Motor Works, A to Z of Photography, Pita Pit, Columbia, Jeff City. Man, there's just so many people. Wyman Enterprise. Can't thank everybody enough.
Well, there you go. Well, you did a heck of a job on that race, buddy.
Thank you very much. Finally, this new car's coming around.
All right, well, congratulations. Give him a round of applause, Justin Hodges. Our second place guy. Timmy, is he going to take all 3 together? Send him on down.
Make sure you roll the wire or fold it up nicely or something.
Are we okay, Ashley?
Need them orange roller things. They're not that good for that cable.
This guy looks like a Brillo pad next to me now. Congratulations, Cody, on that third place win tonight, buddy.
Hey, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Hey, I couldn't make this happen without all my teammates, my dad, my mom, my brother. He's there every race. George Shell, my sponsors that put this thing together. I could not do it without them. Spectator, Sports Bar and Grill, Affordable Towing in Jefferson City, Missouri, Holt Camp Motorsports. We've got Scotty. We've got Scotty and G Money, Farron Accounting, Prison Brews out of Jefferson City, Missouri. If you're ever in town, nice restaurant to eat at. KB Marine Services, Calwood Auto Sales, Renee Conklin Auctioneering, Chuck Hoover. Thanks for coming out, fans. And Big Ed.
There you go. There you go. Oh, my God, and he has a bad hand.
I broke my wrist a few weeks back up at Sedalia and had surgery a couple weeks back and put a couple plates in, 8 pins, and we're out here racing.
Hey, I got to ask you one question there, Cody. Does that hair keep your helmet from flopping around?
Oh, yeah, it stays right in place. No worries about that.
National points.
National points you are?
I think we're right in second.
Woo! This is that kid I know.
Thank you guys very much for coming out. Appreciate it.
We're going to do a photo op over here with you.
Let me get this guy real quick and I'll be done. All right, everybody got Larry, all three of you. Larry Ferris right here in the house. Congratulations, buddy.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sure they can still hear they're moving out around there. Who do you like to thank for tonight?
Brian Larimore, dirt track specialist. He's the reason I'm as fast as I am. Him, and my son Ryan.
All right, well, congratulations, bud, on your good run.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, race fans, that is a wrap on the action here at Lake Ozark Speedway. We want to thank you for hanging out with us here tonight. Don't forget, ASCS Warriors back in the house with us next Saturday night, along with a big paycheck for your USRA modified drivers. They will be slugging down for 50 big laps here at the Lake Ozark Speedway. Same format we ran for the late model drivers here tonight. Well, please take an extra few moments on your ride home. Buckle on those seat belts if you had a cold one or two. Please turn your keys over to your designated driver for a safe trip to the house. Well, till then, supposed to be some beautiful weather this next week. Get out, enjoy it, have a safe one, and we'll catch you back out here next Saturday night. More great action at the Lake Ozark Speedway.